Okay, so let's see here. Loading ramp to the water. These two. This one, oh, double, it's a double. These were here. Okay, and that's it. Those are the ones that are right next to the ramp. And then there's that one. I don't think that was one of them, but it might be. If not, then it's that one there, or that one there. So there's about, what, 5 of them all together? Say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, real close to the water. So yeah, I would say those two. And then the ones further up from the water, probably that one. Okay. There's the other side we were looking from 5 minutes ago. That we could not see this side anymore today. But of course, you can back then. So, in other words, this bank right here, see no trees? See the small row of trees? Okay, that's what we're looking at right there. In 1878. 1878. A couple rows of trees here and there. Today, okay. Okay, so like I was saying, that's that side. We're on this side now. So I'm going to continue up because we can still go up a little further to show you. Because there's no trees around here as well. We're going to hit this hill. It's right here. Matter of fact, the hill's right on this side. Maybe I could try to drive over there to show you. Because that's how I know that this is the hill that comes all the way down to the water. Okay. Right here. Make sure I'm pointing at the right spot. Yep. Okay, so see this big hill right here? That comes down right here to the water like this. That's where we are right now, and that hill right there is where I'm going to show you next. This hill's not as wide anymore. Trees like a motherfucker on all sides. So next I'm going to turn my car around. I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to. We're going to look all around here, and I'll take you through, and I'll show you all the trees today. So there's shit for trees in that picture, in that photo. Maybe I'll back up so I don't get in trouble. I'll go in reverse. So I think I can show you that north from this side. Yes, I can. Okay. So look at that fucking hill today. So there's the opening. You see the opening down at the bottom of the hill, and that field back there beyond blind dome. So all the trees on both sides are all fucking new. The ones that are in this lithograph, you can pick them out and walk right up to them. The ones that are old. And you can verify them. You'll see the thickness of them compared to all the other trees that you're looking at. So in the last 100 to 150 years has been the most tree growth we've had ever. And this is easy to age, very easy, because we got these lithographs. We know if we look back in the lithographs, there was nothing fucking there for us to see for trees back in the 1700s to 1800s. And it takes these trees, some time to fucking grow, right? It's fucking common sense, man. But no, none of that left anymore. Alright, I'm gonna throw the red filter back on. You know what? Let's finish the tree stuff. Alright, so we're looking around here at all the fucking trees. Let's see, where's that lithograph? Oh, this fucking car. Okay, trying to see inside. We're looking. Yeah, look at this shit. Alright, so where my thumb is. Right, I'm gonna start creeping it up towards that area. Okay, so right where my thumb ends is all this area that we're looking at now, all the way up to that hill. So there, look. And then look in the lithograph. There's shit for fucking trees there. The row of trees that's gonna be at the top of this hill, you can also find them and identify them when we go up to the top of the hill up there. It's the river, yeah. So I'm in the right spot, yep. So you can see, just in this field, okay, these trees here that are along the edge here, we can find a couple of these, but look how few there were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up at the top of the hill, when we go up to the top, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like there was a row of them up there. And then a couple larger ones here and there, in between here and there. Because there's the hill, and there's the ramp, and there's the hill, and behind us is the ramp. And there's what we got for fucking trees today, is all this. It's fucking unbelievable. I know, I say that all the time. And it's not unbelievable that it's happened this way. It's unbelievable how stupid we all are to let it happen and continue to let it happen. And then when people approach you, I mean, I'm not just approaching people that are strangers on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I've already told everybody that I know in my family, friends, people I grew up with, associates, workmates, you name it. I've told them all this, and they all give me that zombie fucking look, and they give me the same old zombie answers. So the answers to what happened to all the trees, the first one, like I already told you, is they bulldozed them all down. In the 1400s, we had secret fucking bulldozers in the 1400s and 1600s. We didn't tell nobody, but we somehow fucking had them, and we came in, and I don't know why, but we bulldozed down all the trees on all the mountains. I guess for firewood, right? That's what we say. That's what we tell ourselves. Yep. Okay. Then the second story is, no, we chopped them all down. We cut them all down. Okay. So then I ask, when I look back at these 1890 photographs, when I look back at these 1700s lithographs from the 1700s, when I'm looking into those, I see the trunks of the trees that are cut down, just like you can go around today and find the trunks of the trees that are cut down on the ground. You'll see that. So my question to these fucking zombies, as they were telling me this nonsense, was, okay, where are all the trunks then in the lithographs? If we cut them all down, then we would see all the trunks, just like you see a couple hundred trunks here and there, throughout a bunch of photographs and lithographs that you're looking at. Yeah, I see the trunks. So why would they not do that with all of them? Oh, let's do this. I think I might be able to get you in at that hill a little better as well over here. So, it's just fucking ridiculous. Another one that I love, the zombies are unbelievable. Another one I really like is, trees only have a certain life expectancy, Mike, and you gotta understand, they're gonna have their die-off, and then they die, Are you fucking kidding me? So then I ask them, the zombie, I say, okay, zombie, then tell me this. You're telling me that all of a sudden, every fucking tree's dead at once? All at the same time? They all aged out at the same time? What, did they all grow at the same time? Here's the bottom of the hill. And that we looked at it in the lithograph. Look at all the fucking trees that are there today. There's the bottom of the hill. Look at the bottom of the hill in the lithograph where my thumb is. Look at the amount of trees. shit. Ain't shit. Compared to what you have today. It's really, really fucking unbelievable. So there's one of the old ones dying right there too. But, you know, any of the ones that are aging out. Yeah, so I love that story. Yeah, they're all dying. They died off. I mean, how fucking silly. So then why are they not all dying off again? If you're saying they die off like pine trees, 90 to 100 years is their life expectancy supposedly on average. So they're gonna die. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking ridiculous stories. I mean, just go fucking look and open your eyes. And people will say all these different excuses and reasons before they even look. They will not even look. They'll refuse to fucking look, in fact. But they'll give you all these reasons. That's defending your slave masters. That's, you know, that's the part that gets me, and that's the part that is evidence to me that when we talk about who they are, they is us. Because every time I talk to anybody about all this shit, they prove to me that they is us, they is we. It's a given. You might think that they is like, you know, the Trumps or the, you know, the Rockefellers or the kings and the queen. No, they is us. The same zombie fucking slaves that I'm ranking out all the time. They're the same fucking zombie slaves that also control everything that I'm talking about. They have complete control over it. They just play fucking dumb. They go with their program and they make believe they're fucking stupid. And they get away with it. Everyone, 6.8 billion of these fucking zombie slave actors. They're actors and actresses, and they're so fucking brilliantly dumbed down by the programs that they receive throughout their lives. So again, everything I'm showing you here, the reason why I'm keeping the camera low and I'm not aimed at the clouds is purposeful. None of these fucking trees were here. See this tree right in front of us? That tree was there. We can find that tree on the fucking map, but not all these other billions of fucking trees, right? All these other ones, right? And then you'll come across another one. And you think maybe, probably not even big enough, but it looks maybe. Here's one that was here during that lithograph. You'll find them. So there's one. But look at all around it. You know? Look around it when you find one. Because that's what fucking happened. And I'm not saying that is one of them. Because that's what fucking happens. We are so fucking silly that we will not even look. We'll walk through this park and bird watch and go bird watching and hiking and canoeing and playing on the playground and baseball and football and soccer and all the other, but no one wants to know the truth. We just want to live by all these fucking fantasies, lies. Little Joey's gonna be a football star. Let's go to the football game. Baseball, soccer, tennis courts. Anything to distract you from what I'm trying to show you here. Anything to distract you. That's exactly what they do. Who is they? There's us. There's we. I know. You'll see it someday, maybe. So everything, all this road that I'm taking you on here, this whole area, I was hoping to get, yep, here it comes here. So here's the top of the hill. It's right here to my left. Okay, there's the top of the hill, which I have also in this lithograph. Hopefully nobody hits me here. Okay. So here's the top of the hill in the lithograph. Right here. Here's the hill. So here's the hill coming down. We're on this road right here. This is the road we're on. And here's the mountain coming down. Now look at the row of trees that was here at the road, which is to my right now, today. Because the road is right there, so that means we're at the next road in. So we're standing right here in the car somewhere, right around here somewhere. But look all in here. Look all the way around in here. Look at the trees. We can count them. We can count them. There's less than 30 fucking trees in this whole area, okay? So we just passed a few of them that we saw on this lithograph. But now look around. Look around. Look behind me. Look around. When we go out to the road here, watch what's here today compared to what was here in 1878. Look, we're over fucking grown by fucking trees. We have turned ourselves from electrical to bio, and we're just making it worse and worse and worse because the zombies will not wake up. Trees get to live to 200-300 years old or older as we go forward. Human race down to 25 to fucking 60 on average. No one's living to fucking 80, 90. No one's definitely living to the ages that we were told, Moses and their groups were living to 600 years, 500-600 years. Yes, now it's believable to me. Now I understand it. Yes, they didn't have all this going on. The slaves were not as dumbed down then as they are today. So in the time of Moses, when people were living that long, yeah, I believe it. Now I can understand that. I can see that. The trees are taking over now. The trees will live longer. The trees are higher than us. They reach up farther than us. They're grabbing the energy before we can even get it. And that's all over this earth. Not just in this fucking town. Not just in this one part. All over the earth. So I'm gonna, for the ride back, I don't think I'm gonna do any more tree shit today. Matter of fact, I probably ain't gonna do any more tree shit until I get this on the computer, and then I'll go over it. I was gonna hit the Quabbin and take a ride, but I don't know. It's aggravating because the whole YouTube thing isn't going anywhere. Nobody's getting the word. Nobody's understanding it. The people that are getting it don't understand it, obviously. Because if they did, they'd be talking about it on their channel. So they either don't get it, meaning they're not so weak as they thought they were. Oh yeah, so down these roads, all these big trees that we were seeing in the thing, there's one right there. The big trees that are on the side of the main roads around this park. You can still find them, they're still there. Again, if they were 100, 150 in the photograph, they're, 200, 250 today. Matter of fact, yeah, maybe if my camera don't shut off, there's another one I'll bring in and show you. It was one of the oldest ones in town, actually. If the camera don't shut off first, let's see what happens. Put this filter back on. Again, we're heading down this hill, right? So look in front of us, way down deep, and look at all the trees that are coming up, right? That are up in front of us. Because that whole mountainside, all full of trees and everything like that. But when I go back to the computer, I'm gonna pull up all those, that other larger lithograph, and I'll be able to show you all those. Because this one's also findable. So we're gonna go to this next one, which is a real old tree. And it's important that you see that whole mountain as we were coming down, because there ain't shit for fucking trees back then in 1878. Man, this car, I gotta shut the AC up. Maybe it'll help quiet it down a little. Come on, man. My fucking camera's gonna end up running out of time. Fucking light. Yeah, the whole YouTube thing's bullshit, man. The fucking YouTube, there's no getting through to anything on YouTube. I mean, if they're going to be knocking down my views the way they are, somebody that has 15 subscribers is very lucky to get even 50 to 75 views. I'm not including the times that I'm fucking around and doing my thing where I'm bumping up the views, but there's other times when people from the public will jump on it to take a look around, and those views are even getting squashed. So I'm never going to be able to make it to the algorithm. So forget it. It's useless. On the street, I can go stand in the park and I could come across 100 people a day, and if I get my presentation right, then no problem. I can easily let 100 people walk away seeing it. Even if they don't admit to seeing it, they'll see it. So right here on the left, we're going to be coming across this other old tree. It's right here on the left, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can. I will. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I will. I'm going to do this. And we're looking right at it right there. You're looking at it in the camera over across the street there. Okay. And I want to say 275 to 300 years old, something like that. So when I tell people that, like I had some of the zombies, when I told them that, I said, yeah, I found this tree here, 300 years old, maybe even 3 1/4. See? Told you. Told you. There was fucking trees around back then. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking idiots, man. You people are fucking morons, man. Talking about one fucking tree. One tree, 325 years old. So where the fuck are the rest of them, people? Where the fuck are the rest of them? Unbelievable, man. So same thing. Look down here as we're going back down the other way, and notice all the fucking trees. So if we go up to the top of a mountain, even in a town like this, full of all these houses and everything, it's gonna fucking be hard to see even the houses because they're buried by all the trees that are here today. It was not like this in 1878. It was even less like this in 1700. And there was even less like this in 1600. So it's not hard to take it back when you go back to paintings, drawings, lithographs from 16 to 1700s, let's say, right? Even the maps, even the lithograph maps, because that's what lithographs are. They're not a plant out of the trees. Nobody thought that, hey, in a couple hundred years from now, people are going to want to know about the trees. No, there are layouts of the streets, layouts of the towns, and then the trees just got thrown in. Good thing the lithograph guys were good at drawing. They were properly sizing things and shit like that, and they did not keep anything out. They don't just say, oh, there's a couple mountains, let's just draw a few trees in there. No, if there's millions of fucking trees, they draw millions of trees. They're artists, no problem. Just like if there's a million bars on a fence, they have no problem doing that. They'll draw the million bars on the fence. So I'm going back downtown now. And, maybe I'll go, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I guess I could go over there and try to not get it. So another day, if I feel up to it, I'll go do the Quabbin Reservoir, because that's also an amazing one. You know, it's just as amazing as doing the towns. But then everything's amazing to me, and nobody else seems to give a fuck. So yeah, it's everybody defending the slave masters and making these ridiculous claims about, you know, the trees were all chopped down, the trees were all bulldozed down, the trees all died off suddenly, whatever. Then if you want to say that, no, there's no reason to even put the trees into play, except for your programming. That's the reason, the programming. All the trees, the whole earth was a big one big forest for the dinosaurs at one time. People, you're fucking amazingly fucking morons. Insane, totally insane. So there's another park over here, same thing. I don't know if this park comes into the lithograph or not. No, I don't think it does. But there's another photograph of this park, same shit though. they do the same thing. And all the aged trees, all the old trees that are in here, you can do the same shit with these trees. I've done it. Matter of fact, I've got other videos where I slipped down these side streets doing the clouds, and I went into these trees because there's a couple of them that are cut down. You can count the rings. Damn, where is everybody? Fucking Sunday and everybody's, no one's around. Everyone must be on vacation or something. So yeah, same thing down here. None of these trees were here. The little handful of trees that were all around here in this big circle that I'm about to do, you can count them. You can pull them out and count them. You know, there's one over here in this corner, and then there's one in that other corner. That was it. Everything else is all recent, over the last 90 years. It's amazing. So yep, the trees were never here before. We've been going more and more bio, and I'm thinking that what's happening is, now that I've found the nanocarbon, what I'm thinking is going to end up happening, I've been researching it for 9 months now, gonna go on 10, on the nanocarbon, real heavy. And one thing for sure, it's feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast, from the veil to the ground. And it's something that I need to know, and I think I'm being slowly but surely directed to the reason why, and starting with the trees. The trees are not our friends the way that we say they are, the way we claim. All those trees we're looking at back, that's why I aimed it down. They were not there. None of those were there back then in 1878. So if they're not there in 1878, and they're not there in 1700s, and it was even less in the 1600s, I mean, come on, people. The trees were not here before. Everybody's looking for reasons for the trees to not be here before. We come up with ridiculous shit. Mud floods, it's the mud floods. We had mud floods. Maybe we did. There is evidence that some mud floods filled in buildings and shit like that, so maybe there were some mud floods. But that's not the answer to the trees. That's not the right answer for that. Yeah, this car is ready to shit the bed too. So I did this town-to-town tree research. Different lithographs showed different parts of the town of where So that one lithograph had several hundred trees in it. And I'm probably exaggerating to the low side. It was probably more like 700, 800 trees or something in that lithograph, if I would have went around and counted them all. But I'd hit up, 20 to 30 per day of the trees that were in the lithograph, find them, show the camera, bounce the camera around side to side back when I was doing the videos on that. But I'm certainly not going to waste any time doing it again. I just want to make this part of the series to explain to anybody that does come to this series, to the channel, that the trees are a big part of this. The answers to the nanocarbon system. Oh, nice Falcon. That's fucking sharp. So, anyways, they'll be on there, and I'll double these up when I get back to the computer with the lithographs and stuff, finishing up Santos Bonacci series. Gonna roll Santos series up to 200, and then make decisions from there what the fuck I want to do. Yeah, I went back yesterday and I went and looked around, and all my videos, man, are almost back down to 0. Matter of fact, I just did a video the other day about complaining about the same thing, and as I was scrolling through my channel, I was showing the camera. So YouTube don't give a shit. Who knows? It's like, it's like every other fucking conspiracy. Nobody, they don't give a fuck if anybody knows about it, So